Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Coffee with the Pastor. I'm Pastor John Woodin, and this is a ministry of Hollywood Faith Christian Center in beautiful Hollywood, Florida. We welcome you today. We're going to start today in 1 Peter chapter 2. But you are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, his own special people, that you may proclaim the praises of him who called you out of darkness into his marvelous light. But here's something. If you remember, in the book of Hosea, it says that he has rejected us from being priests. What is with that? Peter says we're priests. Yes, we are. But have we been rejected as priests because of our lack of knowledge of God? He isn't just going to let you be a priest and not really understand. If you remember the Old Testament priesthood had a lot of things to learn and how to do the temple service. And he's saying, you haven't learned anything. And I can reject you from being priest. But think about the desperation. In the Song of Songs, I love this, the Shulamite. It says, by night on my bed, I sought the one I loved. I sought him, but I did not find him. I will rise now, I said, and go about the city, into the streets and in the squares, and I will seek the one I love. I sought him, but I did not find him. And the watchman who will go about the city found me, and I said, have you seen the one I love? The watchman is someone in prayer. Scarcely had I passed by them when I found the one I loved, and I held him, and I would not let him go. Now, this is just so intense that the Shulamite is looking for the one she loves. And are we looking for the one that we say we love? Are we looking for him? Are we seeking him? She says, I'm looking for him everywhere. And I went to the prayer warriors, to the watchmen. I went to the prayer warriors and asked them to pray with me. And I found him, and I would not let him go. You got Moses in Exodus chapter 33 crying out to the Lord, show me your glory. Not show us your glory, not show them your glory. Show me your glory, because I've been meeting with you and I don't know you. I've been meeting with you. We've been coming together in the tent of meeting, but I want to know who you are. And God says, you can't know exactly who I am. You cannot see my face. And he said, if you're Moses, she said, I didn't ask you to see your face. But God said, yes, you did. You want to know who I am. And the sum total of the parts of me make up me. And you can't see my face and live. And so I love this. He said, here is a place by me, and you will stand on the rock. He calls Moses over and says, stand right next to me. The way he calls us over and says, stand here next to me, just like a child would stand next to a parent. And he calls him over and he says, I'm going to protect you. Now I'm going to put you in the cleft of the rock in Jesus, and I'm going to put my hand over you. And then when I pull my hand back, you'll see the hinder parts of me. And it's estimated that Moses probably saw all of human history pass by. But what gets me is, come here and stand by me. Come here and stand right with me. Wow. I mean, that's just amazing. David, when he was in the wilderness of Judah, now remember, Saul is chasing him, and he is in the wilderness, and he cries out, oh God, you are my God. Now, I'm sure it was a raucous cry. I'm sure he's in the wilderness. He's by himself. He's with his men, but he's praying to God, and he's probably playing music and singing, and he's saying, oh God, you are my God. And he's crying out for him. Early will I seek you. My soul thirsts for you. And he says, my flesh longs for you in a dry and thirsty land where there is no water. So I've looked for you in the sanctuary, and I didn't find you to see your power and your glory. I remember years back at the Toronto Blessing watching Heidi Baker lay on the floor. And if you know Heidi Baker, she's intense ministry of the presence, and she's crying and screaming to God, don't leave us this way. Don't leave me like this. And in Psalm 38, the psalmist writes, do not forsake me, O Lord. Oh my God, be not far from me. Make haste to help me, O Lord, my salvation. He says, do not leave me alone. Do not leave me this way. I need you. Wow. We need God, and we need to cry out to him. God bless you guys.